Seal, everybody. Doing a quick impromptu video. Not sure when I'm gonna get to do another one. Got some situations going on with my older brother's family. They're needing a place to stay, so they'll be moving here today. Wasn't really ready for it, so I've got a lot of prepping to do and getting ready for that. So it's gonna be a busy week. Got Keepers of the Old Way also coming on Friday, so hopefully we'll be able to make time for that. But like I said, not sure really what we're going to be able to do and what's going on. So I just was going to throw together a quick video while I was finishing up my morning chores out here. Give y'all a couple updates and just let you know what's going on if I don't pop up for the next couple days. But I was showing you the two males we moved, Walter and Teddy. They're our retained breeding males. Teddy's the last of our full-blood coonies. And Walter is one of our second generation crosses. So he's got a little red Wado and Juliana in him. Still a great pig. And you can tell he comes from Teddy's genetics, so he's still small. Doesn't really get any size to him. They're doing great in their move. And this paddock will actually sustain 4 of my small bores without even slowing the grass growth down. I have to come in and mow every now and then. So I'm thinking I could probably get 6 in here eventually, but we don't want that many males, so we'll figure that out, you know, how to better utilize the grass that's out here. Their waller isn't holding water anymore, so I have to fill it up every day, but it won't take them but a week or two in this sun out here to work it down and get it back watertight. I'm gonna give you a couple other little updates real quick. Teresa's contender beans, whole row is finally up, looking good. And I've got mammoth bell peppers that are gonna go right here. They're already sprouted and back up at the house. I'm just letting them get probably about that size or a little bit bigger than the contenders before I transplant them out here. So maybe another week, and they'll come out here, and that'll be our second row. Got my little grapevine there. This Anna apple that I bought, I'm a little concerned with. I mean, it looks alive. I guess I'm just being impatient, but I'm not seeing any evidence of budding yet. So I reckon we'll find out. I had to do some returns at Walmart, and I just went ahead and got my returns in the form of a apple tree because I needed another one. The blueberries that we transplanted out here a couple months ago, they are starting to leaf out and look good. The wild onions that I put here are going to seed. So this little strip will be doing great. I'm gonna go ahead and mulch it like I did that, hopefully this weekend or Monday or Tuesday. I should be able to bring my mulch line to somewhere up in here. And my goal is to eventually mulch up here. And once I get this mulch, then I'm gonna plug in my mountain papaya trees and the strawberries to continue that permaculture row. And we got over here the sun chokes, or Jerusalem artichokes as some people call them, have started pushing through. There's some more right there. So this bed's about to wake up with some sun chokes. We have our first little corn sprout right there in this row of corn that I planted. And they're old seeds, so I'm not sure how that's gonna do. Still no sugar cane yet, but it's still kind of early, so I have faith. Bananas pushing up new leaves, so looking good. The sweet potatoes, like I said, they didn't like the transplant out here. I think they may have had some leaf miner or spider mites, but these are kind of pitiful here. But if you look, they're all starting to push new growth, every one of them. So I have a feeling this sweet potato bed is about to take off, and I'm going to let it run towards the bananas and hopefully encompass all of that as well. The sunflowers, definitely planted a little too thick, but we'll see how they do. But really happy for that. The sunflowers are taking off really, really well. And we are just getting potatoes starting to spring up. I got to come through and weed the garden, but the Yukon Golds are cracking the ground and pushing up. So we're going to have us a really nice little potato bed here. So that's looking good. Here's the other batch of blueberries next to this loquat. The brain just ain't wanting to fire this morning. And these are still a little behind. They still look alive. Don't look like they've died in the transplant, so hopefully this one may be dead. But this one and this one look okay. And this little guy over here don't look dead. So I reckon we'll see if they leaf out. And then we got the Tithonia diversiflora, the Mexican tree sunflower, is booming, coming back from the roots. And of course the elderberry is just rocking. She is gonna be loaded this year. Gorgeous trees. So lots of potential there. Lots and lots of potential. Looking real good. Let me see, I'll show you these grapevines up here. This was my wild/hybrid grape from Virginia, taken from a ditch line, so we'll see the quality of it. I think this year I pruned it, and it's actually gone crazy coming back from here, but I retrellised it and pruned it, cleaned it up, and it's budding all the way out, so I didn't kill any of the main lines when I pruned it. But what I'm most excited about is the bunches, the flower bunches that are coming up on it are so dense. And there's so many of them. I don't know if it's just, this is her year or if it's because of the pruning, but she is jamming. And just doing really, really well. I'm super pleased how she woke up this year. I mean, every 6 inches or so, maybe even 4 inches, we've got those clusters. So I reckon we're gonna see if she produces good this year. She's definitely a good looking grape. So Lord willing, we'll get a nice harvest out of that one. Not really a whole lot more to speak of. I mean, there's always stuff I could walk around and show you. This garden's kind of gone back to nothing, so it'll need reviving. But I've got a bunch of my passion flower is coming back from the roots here and here. So this old trellis that I set up my first year here, and I've never been able to get nothing to grow on it. I originally wanted kiwis on it, hardy kiwis, but I think I'm going to populate it with the passion vines and just let them take it over and be a wall of passion flower there, maypops, and see if they're any good. If not, like I said, the animals will love them. Got my unknown seedling apple tree finally waking up. She was real slow last year waking up, but she's perking up good this year. Still don't think it's been warm enough for my moringa to sprout, but I got a ton of seedlings that have sprouted and are already almost a foot tall. So I'm gonna try to get a row of moringas planted in the next week or two. The asparagus is going to flower, so I'm gonna watch and see if we get any seeds from it and try to propagate it that way. Other than that, let me see. Yeah, we got some apples on the apple tree. You can see right there. Right there. I could have sworn there was more in here, but I don't know if they fell off or were taken. They've been gone for about a week. But don't look terrible. I'm gonna try and get some stakes and start training some of these branches down for more growth and see what we get out of that. My poor pawpaw doesn't have a pollinator companion, so she drops her flowers. So I mean, that's where we're at with her, but she's pushing new growth. Gonna look good. So we'll see how it goes. But like I said, just wanted to give y'all an update, let you know everything's still doing good. Everybody's fine. I'm just gonna have a real hectic week getting my brother's family settled. There's gonna be 4 of them. Gonna be my niece and nephew and his wife, and figuring that out, getting that dynamics worked out. So I don't know how the videos are gonna go for the next week. I'll still try to get you some updates. Because, you know, the work's got to go on. Still got to get things done. But, oh, yeah. Hold on one second. I'm going to go show you one more thing. There's one more thing I want to show you. My mulberry tree down here. I'm thinking I've got a hybrid cross between the red and the white. And she has fruited so beautifully. And they're not even ripe yet, and they are so sweet. So let me show you that real quick. Waiting for her to finish fruiting, and I plan to harvest most of the branches down here and try to root them. Some will be air layered, some will be pruned, but just look at that. She's just about ready to pick, and like I said, they already taste so good. But I do think the birds are finding them. Looks like that's going to be an issue. Hopefully we can get to them first. Oh, they are delicious. Like I said, even in their current state, this tree is just loaded with them. They're not the biggest. Still lots more to come. They're ripening from the tip down. But I'm really pleased with this wild mulberry. Like I said, it's bird planted, so that's awesome. She's doing phenomenal, and I do plan to propagate the heck out of her and run her down this fence line, because that'll be excellent chicken food. I'm doing mulberries and mimosas. That mimosa tree is massive now. And she's only 2 years old too. I planted them both over here at the same time. So I'm super pleased. It'll be some good shade. Oh, Zoe being a good mama. Feeding the twins. I thought I saw a big bird up there. I'm thinking it's a raven though, but not sure. Almost looks like a nest. Huh, interesting. Yeah, we got the martins are everywhere. But everybody's doing good. Appreciate y'all sticking with me. Hope y'all have a great day and a good week. And Wado for watching.